Welcome to ProKitchen University, an online video tutorial series, version 11.05. Introducing Channels. Creating a clean, modern look for hardware-free kitchens utilizing the all-new Channels option. In this video, we will be using the ProKitchen catalog for demonstration. However, this feature will be made available after the release of version 11.05 on all manufacturer catalogs that support channels. We will walk through the process of enabling and adding channels, as well as accessing channels through the right-click tool option. When designing a flat panel or frameless construction kitchen, hardware can be challenging to select and may interfere with a sleek, minimalistic look. Applying concealed C or L channels, which are built behind the doors and drawers to allow space for fingertip access, may be exactly what is needed. When beginning a new design, it is best to start with the design settings. Open the Design Settings dialog box with the icon on the toolbar. Enter all the pertinent information as usual. Here, you will see a new tab on the left called Channels. Left-click to open the Channels options. Here, you can enable or disable top profile and middle profile channels by left-clicking the box to the left of the option. This will activate all the channel options. Left-click each option to populate a drop-down menu. Select the catalog you will be using in the design, select the L or C-shaped product, choosing between the options of Color Match, which will match your finish selection, Color, to select a different color for the applied channels, or Stainless Steel. Proceed to make your selection for the channel, caps left and right, inside and outside corner connectors. When you have finished making your selections for all the preferred design settings, left-click OK to apply. Next, you will want to set up your global options. Left-clicking the global options icon found on the toolbar will open the global options. There is now a new option in global specifications, second in line below the construction option, called Front Channel System. The options for this specification are L-shaped channel, C-shaped channel, or none. Select the appropriate channel shape and continue to make your selections. Note: all channels at countertop level will default to the L-shaped channel regardless of channel shape selection. Once you have completed your global options, you may close the panel and begin your design. When designing, you will notice that placed cabinets now have void spaces where the channels will be placed. Continue to design as usual, as it is easier to apply the channels after design completion. Also, when designing with channels in mind, be aware that if you are using fillers, it is important to know that manufacturers do not support application of channels to filler material, and the channel will not render across the fillers in the 3D rendering. Application of channel material to a filler will need to be created in the field by a skilled installer. Once the design is complete and is ready for the channels as a finishing touch, navigate to the top of the page and left-click the C-Tops and Moldings tab to open the ribbon. Here, you will see the newly added channel icons: Add All, Remove All, Add One, Remove One, and Channel Settings. Note: these icons will not add or remove channels to the design unless they have first been enabled within either Design Settings or in Channel Settings, and a channel shape selected within Global Options. To quickly add channels to the entire design, left-click the Add All button to apply channels to all cabinetry within the design. This will also elongate the wall cabinet doors, providing fingertip access from below. Left-clicking the Remove All button will remove all the applied channels from the design. To use the Add One button, left-click on a cabinet to select. Remembering that selecting an individual cabinet is easiest from the plan view before countertops and moldings have been applied, or from the elevation view at any time. Once a cabinet is selected, left-click the Add One button. This will add the missing channels to the selected cabinet. The same is true for the Remove One icon. Select the cabinet, then left-click the Remove One button to remove the applied channels. The Channel Settings icon, when left-clicked, will provide a pop-up dialog box that allows quick access to your channel settings. Be mindful that if you are changing options within the channel settings, either here or in Design Settings, for those changes to be applied, you must remove all existing channels, then add all channels back. To make a quick change in channel part selections, once added to the design, they can now be accessed through the right-click menu. Place the mouse near the front of a cabinet on the floor plan and right-click to open the menu. Or, for a clearer view of which channel you are accessing, navigate to the elevation view and right-click on the desired channel itself. In this menu, you will see the L and/or C profile option. Hover over this option to reveal a detailed list of the available channel components. Hover to the desired component to access the complete list of options for this component, and left-click to select. Note, when using the color match or stainless steel channels, you will only be able to remove components or switch a closed cap to an open cap, or vice versa. To change colors, you must have the profile colored enabled in the channel settings. Let's take a moment to see what this can look like working on the island in this design. I will right-click on the countertop level channel from the elevation view, accessing the right-click menu. Hover down to L Profile Colored to reveal the list of all the channel components I can access from here. EC, L, or R for end cap left or right, Profile for the applied channel, CI for the corner inside connector, and CO for the corner outside connector. As you can see, the right-click tool allows you to quickly and easily customize the components required for the design. In addition to the right-click tool, ProKitchen has also added the capability to customize channel construction for individual cabinets with modifications found inside Attributes. Access a cabinet's attributes either by utilizing the right-click menu or by double-clicking on the cabinet to open the Attributes dialog box. Notice that even though all channels were added to the design, the 3D preview of the cabinet only shows the construction of the cabinet prepared for channel insertion. Navigate to the left and left-click the Modifications tab to open. You will find the newly added Channel System Modification option among the list of the available modifications. Left-click the plus sign to reveal the channel modifications. The first modification is Disable Channels. Left-click to select, then navigate to the Arrow Right button and left-click to add the modification. Once this modification is added, the preview will show that all channels have been removed from the cabinet and will now render in 3D as a standard cabinet. To remove the modification, make sure the installed modification to the right is selected. Navigate to the single arrow left and left-click to remove. The next modification is Edit Channels. Once selected and added to the cabinet, a dialog box will appear that allows you to make multiple edits to the channel construction. To the left of each channel, you will see a box with a green checkmark, indicating the channel is constructed and ready for application. Left-clicking this box will disable the selected channel and will return that portion of the cabinet to standard construction. Left-click the box again to enable the selected channel. To the right of the middle or bottom channels, you will see either a green letter C or letter L, indicating the shape of the current channel. Left-clicking this will switch the channel to the alternative channel shape. Remember that channels at countertop level will be L-shaped and cannot be altered. Below the cabinet, you will see green boxes with check marks, indicating construction with continuous channel application capabilities. Removing the check mark with a left click will remove the channel cut at the selected side of the cabinet, creating a break or end to the channel run. There is also another application for this Edit Channels modification. To demonstrate this, I will access the BFH18L at the end of my island. This cabinet has been previously modified into a peninsula cabinet with an added fixed door at the end. With channels enabled, a channel will be created on the ends where doors are applied, including the decorative fixed door, providing a seamless appearance. With this cabinet, if I select and add the Edit Channels modification, the dialog box now shows channel cuts not only on the front and back of the cabinet with operational doors, but also the end of the cabinet that has the applied fixed door, providing the capability to disable or enable all available channels or channel end cuts at either end of each side of the cabinet. Note: to create the channel on the side of the cabinet with a decorative door or panel, it must first be added to the cabinet from the Modifications panel. If decorative panels or doors are manually placed within the design, a channel will not be cut into the adjacent cabinet. The Make Channels L or Make Channels C modifications are to quickly change the shape of all middle and bottom rail channels simultaneously. Since I have C-shaped channels enabled and applied to this design, I will select and add the Make Channels L-shape modification to easily adjust the middle and bottom rail channels for this individual cabinet. The last modification available is Use Knobs. When enabling and adding channels to the design, by default, hardware will be removed, even when selected in Global Options. However, there may be cabinets that still require door or drawer hardware. This modification, when selected and added, places the selected hardware from Global Options to the individual cabinet. Once the necessary modifications have been added to the cabinet, left-click OK to apply. When the design is fully complete, you will find all the applied channel components within the bill of materials. Navigate to the top of the page, left-click the Views and Settings tab to open the ribbon, and left-click on the BOM icon to open the Bill of Materials panel. The components will be found within the Plan Items list and will be listed by type of piece and the quantity used, ensuring a smooth ordering process. ProKitchen Software's new Channels option allows you to add and customize these channels with ease. Thank you for visiting ProKitchen University. Be sure to visit us at prokitchensoftware.com.